Hello, everyone. You're welcome to a brand new episode of the ACA Original series, where we interview African creatives, where they share their journey, their stories, what inspires them, how they became successful, and lots more. So today we have an amazing guest. She's an award-winning actor from South Africa. She has been nominated for numerous awards, including the Africa Choice Awards as well, the ACAs. She has done so well. She has starred in so many blockbuster movies. She has also on so many TV shows. So today we have Angela Sithole on the ACA Original series. Angela, how are you doing today? You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Very well, very well, very well.
Good, good.
So, how did this all begin? How did it start? Tell us your journey. How did you get into, you know, acting?
Oh, wow. Okay, so where do I begin? From the beginning, I guess, right? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, this thing comes from school, back in school where I used to be involved in drama. I really enjoyed imitating my friends, my teachers, my family members. Also watching a lot of movies, seeing that this is something that I would be interested in doing one day, or just making it a career. And yeah, so far, I mean, 10, 11 years. I think it's my 11th year now in the industry. And yeah, God is amazing.
Amazing, actually, amazing. Such an amazing story. You know, sometimes when we see these movie stars, people think they just became successful, or a lot of people think they blew up like now. But it takes
Yes.
a process. It's a process. It comes through so many processes. I think for me, you have done so well in the industry. You are quite successful in the industry.
Thank
When
you.
did you get the breakthrough? How did the breakthrough come? When did you get this aha moment where you felt like, wow, yes, I am doing this now?
I feel like there's been a lot of aha moments in my career, and I'm still looking forward to more aha moments, definitely. However, I think my biggest break was when I did Savage Beauty on Netflix, because that is on a global level now, where it's no longer just within the borders of South Africa. Um, Even though the shows that I have been on were also available to other African countries, I think Savage Beauty really did put me very well on a global scale.
Hmm, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And that's such an amazing show. I watched some part of the show when it came out then, because I'm a
Did
huge fan
you
of.
did you watch the did you watch season two?
No, I didn't watch season two, but I
Oh, you
watched.
must.
I saw the trailer. I saw
Yeah.
the trailer and it was really nice. It was really nice. I will definitely look forward to watch it. And yeah, and
Yes.
the cast and crew did really well. I think even at the ACA's last ACA's, we had some nominees from the cast and crew. I think we had you, we had Rosemary,
Yes.
we
Yes.
had Don. The
Yes.
I cannot pronounce his name. I don't want to murder his name, so we had him as well. Even there's one other
Utunsani.
person again. We had lots of
Yes.
casts from you guys, and so it was an amazing show, and it was really
Yes.
global, and people talked about it, not just in
A
Africa but
lot.
even all over the world. It was amazing.
Yes.
So, what is the most exciting and challenging thing about being a creative in Africa?
Sorry, can you please say that again?
Okay, what is the most exciting and the most challenging thing about being a creative in Africa?
Oh, the most exciting thing about being a creative in Africa is that we are so rich with so much culture, and we have so many stories. And I mean, if you really look at it, there are so many productions from all over the world who want to work with us, Africans. So it's very nice to, very exciting to know that I am part of this amazing continent as a creative, and also be able to tell, African stories. And the challenge that I feel that I don't think I'm alone on this one. I think also there are a lot of other creatives who feel the same, is that our stories, unfortunately, are being told by other people, or rather other actors outside of Africa, where it should be the complete opposite, where we should be able to tell our own stories.
Right.
We should be able to have more investment into this industry in order for us to be able to execute the best quality of work globally. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely agree with you. And to be honest, when you said our stories are being told by non-Africans, it's really struck me because I was saying the same thing recently to somebody because like we Africans should be able to tell our story because we live in Africa. We've experienced these
exactly.
things. We are
We
supposed to
know
be
the
the one telling our own
culture.
story. Yeah,
We have the accent, we have the perfect accent. It is who we are. And it's not to say that our story is being told by non-Africans. How, I mean, if you have a black American, well, an African American rather, telling our story, it's still not the same. It still doesn't have that flavor that it would if an African actor would tell their own story.
yeah. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's the whole thing changes soon and we can start telling our own stories because the world needs to hear the undiluted original African story.
100%, 100%. I fully agree with you there. I fully agree with you. I think that we're slowly getting there. We are slowly getting there. I can see a lot of productions nowadays, involving our own African actors, creatives, to tell, our own stories. So yeah, I agree with you. We'll get there though.
Absolutely. For sure. For sure. What do you think the world needs to understand about African creativity?
What do I think the world needs to understand about African creativity?
Yeah.
Is its uniqueness. I think that's what the world needs to understand. And I think what they also need to know is that, like I said, in terms of the culture that we have, in Africa, I think we can take this industry and the industry in Africa to a whole new level, given the chance. So I think that's what the world would, I think, need to understand about us, or rather accept.
Right, right. And Africa is no longer the future. At the last ACA, the theme was Africa is now. Africa is no longer the future. Africa is now. Because
Love
when we were growing up, people used to say Africa is the future. Invest in Africa. But Africa is now, and our movies are taking over the world
Yes.
globally. Our music, our fashion. Africa is really really taking over the world now.
Yes, no, I was actually about to say that, even
Yes.
with the African music, we
Yeah.
are like we are killing it right now. Like,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
even like I said, even with our African stories, there are so many productions that would come to Africa, and they want to find stories to tell because there's so many different stories. There's so much in the stew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. It's really amazing. And I know that it can only get better because with the
Yes.
change, with the innovation, with our film, like your movie star. So the film, everything is changing. The way it was
Yes.
a few years ago and the way it is right now is different. I was watching this show recently, Kings of Joburg,
Mm.
and the quality was sick.
Immaculate,
It
right?
was
It was
sick.
amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes. I'm
And
so
and
proud of where we
yeah.
are today as where we were like 10 years ago. years ago. We're definitely making progress. We're definitely moving forward, and like you said, Africa is now, not the future, because it's been the future for a very long time. And I think we need to start seeing it as Africa is now, So when we start seeing that, we start believing it and we just become. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
And it will get better for sure. It will definitely be more better. And
definitely.
whatever people in the Western world can do, we can also do better as well. So it's it is what it is.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah.
So last year you were a nominee, for the African
Yeah,
Choice Awards.
I
I think
was.
female movie star. Sorry,
Yes.
female TV star.
TV star, yes.
Yeah, female TV star of the year. So, where were you? Where were you when you got the when you knew that you were nominated, and how did you feel when you were nominated? How was the feeling like?
I think I was at work. I think I was on set when I got the message. Um at the beginning, to be honest with you, I was like, me? Little old me from South Africa. At first I thought, like, is this a scam message, like, coming from? But then when I saw, and I'm like, oh, I mean, it is actually the real deal. Like, I was really, really excited, to be picked, amongst so many creatives in Africa. I can only imagine how many we are. And to be nominated, to be recognized, by Africa, is just it's truly an honor. And it was such an amazing moment. It was I think I was overwhelmed with gratitude um when I found out. So it was exciting. It was a nice feeling.
That's right, nice. Hopefully, you get more nominations at the ACAs in the future. Unfortunately, you didn't
Definitely.
you
And
didn't
definitely
you didn't
next
win
time
this
I can
one.
definitely
Yes.
attend.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yes.
And I don't know if you saw the news on our social media platforms. The seventh Africa Choice Awards is going to be in South Africa next year.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, yes. Thanks. Bringing it this side.
Yeah, yeah. It's coming to South Africa next year, so we are taking
Oh,
over South
that's
Africa next year.
beautiful.
Yeah,
That's beautiful. That's lovely. Oh, that's nice. That's good.
yeah. So we look forward to having you on the red carpet next year, and
You'll definitely see me there with a with my makeup and my dress and looking all stylish.
yeah, absolutely. So we're coming next year to South Africa, and it's been a long time coming because after Nigeria, for our audience, South Africa is the next biggest for the ACA. So we thought it wise that we will bring it to South Africa because when we started the ACAs, the whole idea was it's not a Nigerian award; it's a Pan African award. So, do South
Yes.
Africa can go to Kenya in the future, but we think like the next two years we want to bring it to South Africa because the South African market is really
Mm,
huge and the creative industry in South
yes.
Africa is really doing very well, from fashion to food to style to movies to film.
Yeah.
Everything is just is amazing. So we thought it wise that it's time for us to come to South Africa and next year in May, the ACAs will be happening
Yes.
in South Africa live.
Oh no, that would be amazing. I'll definitely be there, 1,000%. I'll be the
Sure,
first to arrive.
sure. We look forward to seeing you, and hopefully again maybe you get on the
Another
nomination.
nomination.
Yeah.
Yes.
So finally, what advice do you have for creatives? You know, in Africa that want to break through the market. If it's whether it's film, music, or whatnot, that are open to break through the market, people that look up to you for inspiration. What advice do you have for them?
I think first, um, before anything, it is always important to believe in yourself, and to believe that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. It's so crazy that I'm saying this because I actually just got a reminder today that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. I think sometimes we can get caught up in the real world issues, that we're faced with, challenges that we're faced with as human beings here on this earth, and we tend to forget that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And I think for any African child, or anyone who wants to get into the industry, be it musically, or in film, or anything of that sort, the entertainment industry at that. I think you just really need to be consistent. You really need to push yourself, and really block out the noise. Block out the noise and keep on pushing, because sometimes you'll have people around you who will constantly tell you that you can't do it, and you end up believing it, and then you start to downplay yourself to a point where you are doing something that but you know in your heart that you're so much better than that. You know that you have this amazing light in you. You know that you're destined for better, right? But because you've listened to everyone around you who have kind of put you in this box, and who have made you feel like you are not able to achieve that, or your dreams are unrealistic. Your dreams need to be a little bit crazy. Your dreams need to sound a little bit crazy. And when you have that feeling that you're going to achieve it, and I think you're on the road to where you want to go. So
Right.
I think more than anything, like I said, is just really, really believe it, and believe that anything is possible if you also do your
100%.
part and work. Yes. You obviously can't just sit at home and say, I want to be an actor. And then you're just sitting and waiting for the producer to come and find you in the house. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to knock on all the doors. So many doors will get shut in your face. That has happened to me when I started in the industry multiple times. I'm not saying that I woke up and I was on Savage Beauty on Netflix and like, you know no, it definitely took a lot of hard work and perseverance. So yeah,
That's so
that's what I
powerful.
have to
I
say.
love what you said about consistency. You have to be consistent.
Yes.
You have to keep
Yeah.
putting in the work because Rome was not built in a day, and so you have to keep going, keep trying, keep pushing, knocking on all these doors. Just
Yeah.
be prepared for success. Prepared for it because a lot of people don't prepare for the time. They just sit and wait. You have to prepare for
Exactly.
it. You have to prepare for it.
Yes,
So
true. You really
you
need to be
know,
prepared for it. There is something that I am currently working on, and I am doing all the work behind it to prepare for this role. And it needs a lot of time, it needs a lot of my energy, it needs me to be physically fit, it requires a lot from me. And in that, it makes me realize that it's always important to stay prepared. It's always important to stay ready, because you never know what door you're going to be knocking on, and the requirements that they're going to want from you. You need to be prepared. If you want it so bad, you know what I mean, you're going to be
yes,
consistent, like you said. Yeah, you have to be
absolutely,
consistent. You have to
absolutely.
keep fighting. You have to.
Absolutely, because there are so many people who also want the opportunity that you want. So you have to be on the top of your game, 100%.
Trust me, there are so many people who want it. You find that there are other people who want it even like as bad as you do. But consistency is key.
Absolutely,
Yes,
Angela. It
and
was
also always put
yeah,
God first. Always put
nice.
God with you in the journey that you're walking all the time. Never ever leave God outside of your plans.
God is the greatest.
He is.
So it was really nice to have you on this episode of the ACA Original interviews. It was nice to have you. It was very insightful.
Thank
You
you.
shared your insight about creativity and everything, It was really nice, and we wish you all the best in your creative
Thank
journey.
you.
And we know that you're going to do so well, even more than that you're doing so far. And we hope that the next time we interview you again, you have an ACA plaque with you.
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
Okay, thank you so much.
But
And
thank you so much for having me. I really
yeah,
appreciate it. It's such an honor to be on a platform like this. It truly means a lot to me. It really it soothes the little girl in me with the big dream. It means a lot. Thank you.
right, right. Okay. Have a wonderful day.
You too. You
All
too.
right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.